The pentatonic always sounds good. Playing the pentatonic is very easy. Even beginners can play the minor pentatonic scale. Yet, despite this, when you play the pentatonic scale, you want to sound like this. But in reality, you play like this. In today's video, I will give you some tips to make the most of the pentatonic scale, which is the most beloved scale of all guitarists, in order to make it sound captivating. For those who don't know me, welcome to my studio and on my channel. I'm Stefano Rossi. I'm a guitar teacher and I am the director of the Dupi Music School. And in my spare time, I watch Christopher Nolan movies. What? Every guitar player who learns the pentatonic scale for the first time does it in a very academic way, starting from the root and then proceeding to the highest note on a certain range on the fretboard on the guitar, and then going back. Unfortunately, this approach is the origin of all evil. In fact, although it may help with the memorization initially, can create a deficit in gestural and expressive ability when playing a scale. And the pentatonic, despite having a structure that it's more enjoyable to play compared to other 7-note scales, is no exception. Instead of just playing up and down on the scale, try this lick. This little lick can help you understand how to move effectively on this scale. In fact, it contains some non-conjunct intervals, descending from the minor third to the minor seventh and ascending from the root to the perfect fourth, and then descending to the root again. These little jumps are very effective and are used a lot to make the melody more captivating. Obviously, once you've learned the lick in this position, you can move it around on the fretboard. In the next lick, we'll see the use of slides. Using slides greatly enriches the sound of what we are playing on the pentatonic scale. In the lick that I've played, there are both types of slides, ascending and descending. So using this lick, you can train both solutions. Everything you play will be more expressive and convincing. And, as usual, you can move what you've done here to the other parts of the fretboard. Talking about jumping from note to note, try the next lick. Here we use the string skipping to create a greater distance between the notes, thus making a jump from the root to the fifth and from the fourth to the highest root. The sequence is very effective, and once you get used to it with your picking hand or using fingers like I do, it's not so difficult to handle both in this and in other positions. Before moving on to the other examples that I've made for you, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel and give a like to this video. It's completely free, and making so you will allow me to reach more guitar enthusiasts around the world. So if you do it, thank you very much. And also, if you follow the link in the description of this video, you can reach my Patreon, where you can download the PDF with all the scores and the guitar tabs for the exercises that I made for this video. Check it out, I'm sure that if you want to improve your way of playing, you'll find it interesting. But it's time to move around a bit between the frets. In this lick we move between one fretboard area to another, connecting everything through slides. This phrase is very dynamic and also allows us to travel across the fretboard, so that we can change position without so much effort. And it also sounds really good. It's a great way to shake up your phrasing if you've been in the same fretboard position for quite a lot of time. And regardless of the speed of execution, it could be a really good visualization exercise. But maybe we are just forgetting one of the most important things when you play a pentatonic scale. Bending is one of the most used techniques when you want to give your sound a certain color. In the pentatonic scale it's very effective and it usually calls some very great licks from the past. Since in the pentatonic scale the notes are a whole step or a whole step and a half apart from each other, a very practical solution is to memorize the position of the intervals that could make us reach the other note with a whole step bend. These intervals are the minor third, the perfect fourth and the minor seventh. If we get used to play the bends in these positions, we'll have a very valuable ally to create very effective phrases on our solos. What I've shown you now is just one position, but it could be extended to all the fretboard. If you want a specific video talking about this topic, let me know in the comment section, and maybe I will make a video about it. All the exercises I've shown you can be used both in composition or in improvisation. I'll show you an example. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you find it very helpful for your playing style. And I remind you again to subscribe to my channel and to check out my Patreon for the exercises, scores and guitar tabs. Thank you very much for your attention and until next time. Ciao ciao!